All right, so we waiting on Howard right now to show up. Today is Labor Day, you know what I'm saying, but we still grinding. All right, just message him, said the Zoom link is open. Let me know if you have any problem logging in. Let's see where we at. Multi-speaker, gallery. I don't know the difference, so we wait. We wait. All right, we got five. He said he'll be on in 5 minutes. All right, so we're gonna wait 5 minutes. Let me see. I might have to end this and then send him another link. Okay, I guess I lost the recording. But yeah, while you were gone, I was telling the people that when I talk to you, you always have a goal. Whether it's sales goal, whether it's, health, let the people know how important always having a goal is.
Yeah, I think it's important because what I've heard a long time ago, I don't know who said it, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Mhm.
So and I've grown in that area because I used to have goals but never take action. So I've learned you have to actually take action on those goals. But I mean I always have something I'm kind of striving for, whether it's in business, personal life. Um about a year and a half ago I heard of a concept called just a restart every now and then. So every now and then, I always look at areas of my life and say, if I was going to start this from today, knowing what I know now, what I do differently, and then that's kind of how I make my goals. And then I realize also it's helped me is that just because I make a goal today, I don't have to, I don't have to necessarily keep it. So if I go down a goal path and figure out it's wrong for me, I could change the goal or adjust it. Um, so.
That's
So
right.
yeah, but yeah, I'm always aiming for something or thinking about something.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. I just have a couple more questions for you. Um,
Okay.
the last time we met at a restaurant, where we do our networking in the
Yeah.
morning and stuff like that. And you was telling me that, you were starting to document, things that you were doing around town. So can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's kind of a fun project for now, but it's called Tulsa underscore scoop on Instagram right now. And I'm
Hmm.
just eventually I want to start a local newsletter because I've been here for 20 years in Tulsa area and there's still restaurants, things to do I'm finding out about. Because if you're in Bixby, you never know what's going on in Midtown, and if you're in Midtown, you may not know what's going on over here in South Tulsa. So I'm just starting to. I was doing it, and then I had to move my daughter to Utah, so I took a couple weeks off. But I've made some videos this weekend to put up there. But just my favorite things in Tulsa, and then I plan to, which I'll have to get you to do too, just start interviewing people and finding out the three things they like about Tulsa, and we're going to post that up there. And just I found out there's a lot of neat things in Tulsa that I haven't. Especially, I like to find the hole in the wall restaurants is my main thing.
Yeah,
But even things to do, there's little things I didn't even know that exist that I'm trying to find out about. So yeah.
yeah,
So if anybody like to be interested in being in do that, let me know. It's just need to know three things you like about Tulsa, whatever they are. Like
awesome.
mine is probably my top three is going to Velvet Taco. That's over on 15th in Peoria.
Yeah,
It's my favorite restaurant in
I've been
town.
there before. Yeah,
Um, and then and then I like going hiking on Turkey Mountain, and then I like going to Gardner's used bookstore and checking out the used books. And I have a pretty hefty they do trade ins to give you credit. I have a pretty hefty credit account. So
that's awesome.
so those are three. Yeah, and I think everybody knows about those places, but then I'll be talking to people and they don't know about gardeners or something, and so that's the goal of Tulsa underscore scoop right now. Right now it's just an Instagram account, but eventually it'll be a weekly newsletter.
That's awesome. So you're gonna so yeah, I definitely would love to be, a part of, your endeavors, man. I appreciate you inviting me. Have you been to the tunnel?
No, downtown. I've read. See,
Yeah,
I read about that's something I didn't know till recently. You could take those tunnel tours. So yeah, I need to do that. So I did.
yeah,
That's maybe one thing I do, like do that and then kind of film it, give a review. But right now, I'm finding all the good cookie places in Tulsa. That's my goal. So
Crave Cookie is
uh,
the best. Have you been to Crave Cookie yet?
yeah,
That's
but see, I'm trying to support the because
the
Crave's kind of more
local.
of a franchise.
It
So
is. It
so
is.
that and we live out here by Jinx. So in Jinx, there's oh man. I should know Cookie Doodle, the Cookie Doodle. We've been going there a
Mhm.
lot lately, and then Cookie Mama, and then if you're on 31st and Harvard, Cookie Mobster. Those are the three that I like so far. But
Okay. Did you
but
share
I've
those
I've tried
on?
Crave. I've tried Crave once, but I may have to. So
I
so yeah.
understand. Yeah. So, do you share these places that you just named on the Tulsa Scoops IG?
Yeah, usually because I have some video making now where we're gonna do Cookie Doodle be next because I've been there about twice in last week. So what our favorite cookies are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so usually when I'm at some place I'll just do a quick hey, we ate here, this is what I like. I don't like to be negative. So if I don't like you, you probably just won't be on the page. I'm not gonna be on there slamming you because it may have just been a bad day. So,
Yeah.
and I did share that day we met for lunch. I shared the hatch because that's where we
See.
had that lunch. So yeah. I have a big 80 followers right now on that Instagram account. But
Yeah.
we'll get it up.
Hopefully you'll get 100 after this video. So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
definitely
that's one of
make.
those things. I've just started that. I kind of know where I want that end goal to be, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't. So that was one of those things. I just got started, and as we go along, I'll figure it out. So.
Okay. Yeah. You can always build it up, and then just change it to your personal name, and then you got all these followers and monetize it
Yeah,
however you
no,
want to.
I have goals. Yeah, I have some goals for a year, 2 years down the line, but I know I need to get 1,000 to 5,000 followers first. So right now I'm just trying to build up the Instagram following, and then we'll go from there. So
Yeah.
I've been studying a lot about newsletter marketing lately, so I have some ideas.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's why we're here today, man. So we can get this content out here, so we can get our message out there and spread it to the people so we won't be obscure out here and people don't know who we are. So I appreciate your time, man, coming here on Labor Day, and I'm sure you have many things to do. So I'll let you have the last two
Um,
minutes to plug whatever you want to plug and let the people know more about you.
I mean, they could. I think I'm Hermes 16 at Instagram, and they could check out Tulsa underscore scoop for sure. But I would just say pick a goal and get started. For so many years, I did have goals, but I never would do anything about it. Um, I don't know how many times lose weight was my New Year's resolution. And then last year I took it seriously. And, since last August, I've lost about 15 pounds,
That's
which isn't a bunch, but, it's more than it was because it was going the other way before that. So my advice is just get started and then just figure it out as you go along. You can make adjustments and then if anybody would like to, I love talking about people's goals and helping them figure out how to get there. So if anybody, um, they could just reach out to me and I'd have a conversation with them about that. So maybe we could meet at their favorite place to eat in Tulsa. Then we could kill two birds with one stone, talk about goals, and I can make a little video somewhere else for Tulsa Scoop.
That's right. That's right. This is gonna be spread over a broader audience. And we do have some local people here. So if you guys are interested in what Howard
Okay.
has to offer, let help him get to his uh goal of how many clients that he's gonna meet up with. Help him get to 100 subscribers or followers on Instagram. And I want to thank you once again, Howard, for showing up, man, because that's the most important
Man,
important thing is just showing up.
thanks for having me.
Oh,
So have a good.
absolutely.
So
Yes,
all right,
sir.
have a good day.
All right, until next time.